Nowadays, medical travel developing and becoming popular. Have you ever heard about medical travel? This is Informate program. As usual, will be with you Aylita Tajibayeva, and I will acquaint you with medical travel and give you some useful information. Today, our guests are Surgeon Asil Jarkanbayeva, who has been working in Turkey for 10 years, and Lira Bakenova, scientist at Kyrgyz State Medical Academy, will answer some questions. Miss Lira, what medical tourism is exactly?
So generally, if somebody goes to another country for medical or dental treatment, so they are involved in medical tourism, and they may decide to seek it because of many reasons. For example, the main reason is some people do it because it's cheaper, while others cannot find what they need at home. And I can say the main advantage of medical tourism is immediate access patients, because in our country sometimes people have to wait 4 months on end to get what they want.
Is it scary having an operation in a foreign country?
The idea is frightening to many people, most likely because this topic is out of their comfort zone, and having surgery is stressful, of course, under the best of circumstances, and the thought of going outside the country can be over the top. Not everyone would choose this option, but for those who are self-insured, for example, medical tourism can provide the excellent medical care, and of course, for affordable prices.
And our third guest has already had experience which she didn't mind share with us.
Yeah, sure. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with a tumor, and I was very scared and worried because my life could end up at any time. But somehow, me and my family decided that we have to fight with my illness, and then we started looking for the countries where we could, maybe get a treatment. And then we decided that Turkey is the very comfortable country for us with the treatment and its culture.
Did you enjoy?
Of course, I enjoyed, and the treatment, the service was very excellent. From 1 to 10, I would give it 10 stars. But the only disadvantage for me was the fact that I didn't know Turkish. I couldn't enjoy the speeches of people I got acquainted. But yes, the trip was amazing.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ms. Asil, is it true that patients can have a language barrier?
Well, of course, traveling abroad requires some preparing in order to be able to communicate with residents or doctors. In international hospitals, doctors usually know several languages or they have interpreter, but anyway, you should make sure that they will be able to help you in your language. And also one thing that I should add, is that because of your not knowing their language, some residents or doctors can try to trick you and for example, require more money or offer extra treatments. So it would be better to have your own assistant or person who knows language of this country.
What are the risks of having operation abroad?
Although medical traveling seems to be safe, you shouldn't forget that it also can be risky. For example, infection disease. All medical procedures have some risk to get wound infection, bloodstream infection, and such disease as hepatitis B, C, and HIV. And also antibiotic resistance. Antibiotic resistance is definitely a global problem, but in some countries you are more likely to get it. And also require quality of care. Some countries' requirement for treatment can be less than it should be in fact, and also some hospitals can use fake medicines and low quality devices. And traveling by plane after surgery can be very risky for your health. It can increase the risk for complication.
So, what patients should do if they are going abroad for medical treatment?
Well, before making a final decision, you should make sure that you do all research about country and region. Some of the factors that you should be aware of are crime, political unrest, infection disease, and of course weather conditions. And these are only general information.
And our group and me, we studied this problem in advance and created one site for our patients to get some free consultations.
You can click this site, Health Consulting, and find more information. Our doctors are always glad for helping our citizens. I hope this information will be useful for our audience. Thank you for watching.